Thank you. Let's go for a drive. Alrighty, we got fresh rego, fresh cuts, and no motivation to work on the R32, which means we are going to jump the E36, which we've done. And I'm going to knock out these intros as quickly as I can before the sun is not on my side again. This lighting is harsh. We're going to go over to Daniel's, check out the 180, check out the FD and the work they've done on those, and then probably go for a cotter run or something fun like that. Mix it up a bit and try and enjoy these cars that I spend so much time and money working on. I'll see you there. Wow, that was the worst transition I've ever done.
Done.
Done. What's this, Daniel?
It's an RB20.
It looks like you've been busy. I don't know what the last time we actually spoke about this on the channel was, or the last time I did. If this had a motor in it.
I genuinely don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, it's been a while.
Don't think you've really filmed much about it, to be honest.
Oh, I think we picked it up, and that was literally it.
I don't even think you got the paint or anything.
No, this is completely. This is all new since the last time we saw it. But I mean,
just ignore it.
Ignore that.
HD, bro. HD. Watch this in 120p. I'm sure it'll look great.
Oh, I'm sure it will. Yeah. All right. So since we got it back, we've done what?
Refurbished a free engine.
Yep.
Put free engine into the car.
Yep.
After painting the bay.
Yep.
Put all the stuff on the engine. That's it.
I mean, that sums it up.
It's got oil in it right now. I need to wait for some parts to show up before I put coolant in it. But it's engine. ECU showing up soon.
Yeah, right.
Loom is ready to go on. Yeah, look how good quality it is. Everything's shiny and new. Just don't look at the rest of it.
Yeah, nice, man.
I have this magical thing that'll make it all look great.
Oh, is that black again stuff?
Yeah, black. Look. You just go there and it's shiny. That's great.
Yeah, I could do wonders for your bench top too.
You reckon?
Nah, Jesus.
Ew.
What a video cuts here, flip me off.
It's got a radiator in there you can't pronounce the name of. SPA1? How do you pronounce it? Literally, try to say that word.
Wode?
Wode?
It's literally spelled.
Timing, $59. Turbo, $250. Everything else, free. Alternator, $500. eBay radiator, $200. And then I spent $1,500 on an ECU. The whole car at $7,000 at the moment.
Whole car?
Whole car. I technically have all the parts. I could fix the loom for free, but I don't want to fix that old loom. This loom's fine. The other loom. Don't look at that loom. Okay,
so, and then the interior with like... Yeah, wow, okay. So since the last time we saw it, fully stripped out the interior and cleaned it all, bug bombed it a shitload, I'm guessing, and now it's all together. And it looks like an interior.
Yep.
Yep.
Nearly there.
Nearly there.
Nearly there.
It's a bit loose. Alright, well, it's the next day obviously now, and we're in the shed with the R32, and we're going to talk about what the plan is to fix that rust around the rear windscreen. So the last thing we did in the car was really give this a good clean back and identify how big and bad the rust is, and since then we've, you know, exposed another little hole here, and then these little two down here that are sort of cleaned up, ready to weld up, or were cleaned up, ready to weld up. Then what I did last week is jump through, grab some sheet steel, and tried to start welding up something the same gauge, or at least a similar gauge. This is pretty damn close to what the R32 is, but it's not quite the same. And as you can see, that went, well, pretty shit. I say shit, but there's not as many holes in it as I was expecting. There's a few. That part right there is, it's all dog shit, realistically. I wouldn't want any of this on my car, but for 20 minutes, 30 minutes worth of practice, it wasn't too bad. And I thought, well, the least I can do is attempt to fix one of the tiny holes. And this one here, being the smallest, or was being the smallest, being about that big at the time, I thought, yeah, that'll be a good one to test it on. Let's go for that. So I got the sander, sanded it back a bit so I had a clean surface, set up to weld, and just put a little tiny dot there. Lowest settings on the set of the same settings that I was practicing with. And then, like paper. Arc, poof, disappeared. So needless to say, it doesn't look like I'll be the one doing the welding on my R32. And that leads us to the second option that we talked about last week. Having a mobile panel beater, or just a panel beater that has his tools in the back of his ute, basically, come out and, well, fix up the whole windscreen so we can plug the windscreen back in. I did get a quote, and it was within my price range. It's about $1,000 to do the whole window, which, end of the day, if it's not going to rust again, happy days, I'm happy to pay that. The downside, however, about 8 months, he reckons, before he'd have time or room in his workshop to have the 32 there to fix the windscreen, which realistically would probably take him, I don't know, a week. I don't want to wait 8 months. I'm not going to wait 8 months. I could search around for other people to do the work, but realistically at $1,000, and that was just a quote, a guarantee it'll go up from there. Yeah, at that point, I might as well just do my best to fix it with bog, because realistically, I just can't justify putting heaps and heaps of money into a panel that I intentionally am planning to try and drift and get as close to that 180 as possible. So, in saying that, unfortunately, and I say this unfortunately because I just can't get past it quite in my own mind, we're going to be bogging it. So yeah, that's the plan with the R32. It's not happening this week. I'm going to leave it here. Catch up next week where we are going to be chucking in some bog, or attempting to learn how to bog and then bogging it. And yeah, I'm putting on the internet for everyone to know that my R32 has bog in it. Isn't that cool? Great. Loving it. Catch you guys next week. Bye.